Hey folks, Pixie here, and today I'm showing you a game called A Valley Without Wind. I'll show you the sites you can find info at this game at first. You can follow them on Twitter, AVWW, so make sure you do that, and the site is www.arcengames.com. This is their main game page. They make a few different games. Current one is A Valley Without Wind, and if you click here, you'll get taken to the main page for the game, where you can read the features. It's an exploration game, there we go, a procedurally generated 2D side-scrolling adventure of limitless proportions. Survive and explore a vast, persistent world filled with dangerous creatures, powerful magic and ancient technology. Do so while helping other survivors establish settlements, gathering resources to craft, fending off evil invaders and more. So it's a very sort of all-encompassing game. It's very explory. There's a big huge world that's procedurally generated that you can explore. It's sort of tactical in that you have civilizations that you can manage and stuff. Anyway, I'll leave you to read through all the features, and if you do decide to give it a try, then the getting started guide here on the right is absolutely essential. There's no clearly defined tutorial system in the game as of yet. I don't know if they're going to implement one, but definitely read the getting started guide. It tells you the basics of what you need to do as soon as you get into the game, who you need to talk with, what you need to do to craft, all that stuff. So read that, and then you got the downloads link where you can download the game for Windows and OS X. Yay! Multiplayer coming later in beta, which will be awesome. And it works under Wine, you said. It works fine under Wine, so if you're on Linux you can run this under Wine. And then the buy page, which is also a link on the right hand side. It's currently $10, which is half price, but for a game this size, it's a really good price. So definitely pick that up. But the demo, I have a beta key and Yaku has the demo, and the demo will let you get to Civilization level 6, which is quite a way into the game, so it's a good demo. It'll definitely give you a feel for the game. So, there are all the sites. I'll link the main site and the Twitter feed in the video description, so do check there. So, here's the game. I'm going to start a new world. Let's see. Pixie's world. And create the character. Now, green is good. Red is bad, white is average, so consider those when you choose your character. All of the attacks in game are magic based attacks. You craft spells and cast spells and scrolls and stuff. But some characters have got more health than others, some have got more magic points, some have got a higher magical attack, some have got a higher casting speed, so it's up to you what kind of character you want to be. I see they've added more females into the game. No? Oh, they're just different procedurally generated characters. So that's cool. The first time I made a game I had 5 male characters and 1 female to choose from. Now I've got 4 females and 2 males to choose from. And the names are all generated and everything. Let's go with... let me see. Tamasha Murthy. Let's go with Tamasha Murphy. So it generates the world, and here you start in your first settlement. So you use A and D keys to move left and right. And you see these little things on the ground that you pick up. There's another one down here. So first thing to do, run around the settlement. It's only a little thing. You've got the map up in the corner there. The grey bits are the unexplored bits. So just run right from end to end, explore everything, pick up everything that's on the ground. The things you're picking up are crafting items to help you craft stuff. Spacebar to jump. Whee! She's a night elf, obviously. And then once you've picked up everything, come back here and you're going to talk to this blue dude. So he's the advisor guardian stone. He says, welcome to Enveron. As a newly awakened glyph bearer, you have your work cut out for you. I have lots of important advice for you. Please confirm to hear more of it. So the confirm key is E. So just hit E on your keyboard. And down here he's got 36 tips. To get started in the game, you only need to read the first 6. So just hit E as you go through the first 6, and he'll tell you how to craft spells and things and what you need to do. And then these things in the background are workstations. This one is the difficulty workstation, so you can featherweight, apprentice, hero, master hero, chosen one. I'm going to go featherweight because I'm a noob. What sort of strategic threats would you like to face? I'm going to go on forgiving 2. And you can change that at any point in the game. This is the outfitter's workbench. Right now I've got 3 cedar logs on me where you can make wooden platforms, and they act very much like they do in Terraria. If you play Terraria, you jump to stand on one and you press the down key to go down, like the S key. And you can place them to help you get to places. This is the scroll maker's workbench. Now you've got dust that you pick up in the game. That's the little sparkly balls. And you can make scrolls to cast from. Warp scroll is a very handy one. You can warp to any point that you've visited. So craft some of those. Transmogrify into bat scroll. These aren't handy unless you have another scroll available to transform back, or you'll get stuck as a bat. So let's skip those for now. Restore magic scroll, very good. Craft as many of those as we can. You'll burn through your magic pretty quickly. Heal scroll, definitely. Craft. Emit light scroll. They're very good. You do get to some dark places. And decoy fireworks. Decoy fireworks is a single-use magic scroll that summons a small fireworks display to distract enemies. Enemies will attack the fireworks as well as you until the fireworks are destroyed. So we'll craft a couple of those for now. And then I'll move on to this one, which is the spell gem crafting workbench. Now this is where you craft your spells. So we've got these books here. We've got a book of spell casting and a book of outfitting. So we use the spell casting book here, and you got these gems. The gems are what let you craft your spells. So the first one you're going to need Ice Cross. That's a melee spell, and it's an area of effect spell. Very, very handy, so get yourself one of those. Down here you've got potential ingredients. These give you different spells from the gem. Currently I don't have any granite or walnuts, so I can't do anything with those, so I'll just craft Ice Cross and see what else we've got. Shrink. We've got Ride the Lightning. This is a good one. It lets you double jump, and you will need to double jump, so I'm going to craft that one. Launch Rock. Haven't used it at all. Ball of Light 1. Creates an ever-burning miniature sun which lights up the nearby darkness. This is very useful, so we're going to craft one of those. And Fire Touch. Actually I do have the walnuts, so I need to do not Circle of Fire. Fireball I'm going to craft, so you put the gem and the walnut. Oh, I don't have the walnuts, okay. There's Forest Rage, that's what I wanted. That's a good ranged spell. So Forest Rage is your raw jade and your walnut. Can't unlock it yet. Stand by the Hearth Guardian Stone and use profession books for this crafting profession to unlock more recipes. So this dude is the Hearth Guardian Stone. So you stand by him, and down here you've got the hotkey for your spell book. So I hit 6. And I can learn Energy Pulse. I can learn Creeping Death. I can learn Seize. I can learn Launch Meteor. Creeping Death's a nice one, so I'm going to do that. Tidal Pulse, Douse Monster Nest. You get monster spawners in the game that keep spewing out monsters, so this can be handy if you want to douse a nest to stop it putting out monsters. I'm gonna do this one. Flash of light, tidal pulse, launch meteor, ball of lightning. Sounds fun. Death touch, teleport, fireball. So that's all my spells and recipes. I can learn heat suit, small platforms and large platforms. Let's learn the heat suit. And large platforms, small platforms. Just go back to the spell bench. Now I can make fireball. Hey! I'm gonna learn forest rage. Creeping death. I've got ride the lightning, ball lightning. Let's craft that. Check if there's anything else I can do. No. So they're good for now. So if you hit I, this is your inventory, your full inventory. It expands as you need space. So let's put this book up there. This is your green is the health potion, blue is your magic potion. I'm not going to use the planks yet either. So you want a melee spell and a ranged spell. So let's have a look. Ride the lightning is my double jump, and that goes off automatically when you double jump. Decoy fireworks I don't need. Fireball, there we go. So fireball in 1, ice cross in 2. Now your 1 and 2 buttons here are also left click for 1 and right click for 2. So we leave those there. And I've got some warp potions, some warp scrolls. Keep the scrolls there. And my emit light scrolls I'll put there. Lots of heal scrolls, lots of restore magic scrolls, and where's my ball of light? There's my ball of light. Okay, so when you've crafted everything that you want to craft, run to the very edge of the settlement and you'll go to the map. Now each of these little sections with the numbers on is a region that you can explore. And this number 1 is green, so you've explored this one, and that little map means there's a settlement there. So you can right click any region to get details on it. So dormant tundra fields. Frigid tundra from the 9th modern century. Anyone venturing here with a snowsuit will be dead in under a minute from the freezing conditions. Luckily you are fine, I think. The number 1 indicates the monster level, and your settlement is currently level 1. So you want to go for the level 1 areas. Now this one, with the little triangles on, these have a rare commodity dungeon, memory crystal. The dungeons you want to do a little bit later when you've gained some levels and stuff. So I'm just gonna use USAD again to navigate this. So I'm just gonna go into this one, E to interact with it, just to show you a bit of the world. So when you first enter a region, a map place, you've got these sparklies around you. You are immune until you move or cast something or do something. So first thing you might want to do is just stand there, look around, check what's going on. So this is the big overview map of the place you're in. And the maps are the M key for this one. Your comma brings out the dungeon map. So you've got 100% scouted, 20% visited. That's an enemy right there running at me. And these little chunks show you how much there are. There's the surface number 1 where I am now. There's surface number 2, which is over the right side here. Surface with caves 3, surface 4 and surface 5. And then full stop is your region map. So see that dude left me alone, but I'm going to fireball him. Whee! Now then. So you just run through, fireball him again. And a very pretty game. This is a monster spawner. Stick with the scroll with the skulls on. So your fireball does a little bit of knockback, which is nice. Ooh, see there, he fireballed me. And I ice crossed him. Your spells interact with the background. You can't yourself, but your spells do, which is fun. There's another spawner. Ice crossed him to death. Oops. Got him. Now you'll find these buildings in the game. And there's a little doorway there. Now you'll need to explore the buildings to find all the secrets that lay within. So when you're hovering over the doorway, press E to go inside. So this is a building. I'm going to bring up the little dungeon map here. 37% scouted, 6% visited. You only need to go near a place to scout it, and when it's scouted you can get it up on the map here. And 6% visited. You need to have visited somewhere to be able to warp there. So we'll go through, and you'll see these doors have green symbols on them. If I cast some light, oop, there's a little bat. You'll see they've got green symbols on. Ah, I destroyed my light. There we go. So you walk over to a door, you hit E to go inside the room. Now this diamond, I don't know if you can see that on the video, there's a little blue diamond that shows you where you are, and whatever door you're standing in front of shows you where it's going to take you with a little blue dot. So if I go through that door, I'll go through this bottom level. So that's how you navigate. Kill that dude. So every room you go into, you want to fill up this overlay map. And you need to scout everything to get these things. Consciousness shards. You don't need to use them yet, they'll come in handy later. Oop. Naughty ice bat. So yeah, this is the very basics of the beginning of the game. You just explore stuff, gather materials, kill things. These enemies I'm killing, they don't drop any loot. Sorry, they don't give you any experience. You only get experience from killing boss monsters. So you do need to work your way up to boss levels with bosses on dungeons and stuff. Now this door has a red symbol on it. If I go inside, that'll mean it's all busted up and I can't go anywhere. So you don't need to go into those. Now then, let's go into the women's room. And you can see as I'm going through these doors, my map here is filling in with extra visited. This is a stairwell. Let's run up the stairs. And check out the doors on this level. Kill those guys. Health potion, yay! Explore all the way, nothing there. You can see little symbols on your map here. These white blocks are lamps. Green is a doorway you've been through, red is a doorway you haven't been through, but you can figure out what everything means on your own. Let's come back through. And I've got 42% visited, so there's more stuff for me to find. Ugh. Wily little dude. There. Over this way. There we go. So those doors aren't going anywhere. I'll grab this door. Check there's nothing down here. Nope. %58 visited. We're getting there. Health potion. Where did you go? The little birdie went somewhere. Okay, nothing else down there. There he is. Now these blue ones on your dungeon map are the stairwells. and the levels in between. And the grey ones are destroyed rooms. And then you can hover over and see which ones you visited. So up above me I have hallway 22, never visited, and stairwell up 21, never visited. So I need to find these things. There's the stairwell down. Oh yeah, I haven't explored all of this. The ice cross spell is very handy, but it's a bit more expensive. Now down here, the green bar is your health bar, and the blue bar is your magic bar, sort of like your mana points. And when this runs out, you can't cast any more spells. The number 1 here is the level of your civilization, and the number 1 here is the chunk level, the level of the area you're actually in. %63% visited. Okay. What's up here? Now these levels are all procedurally generated, so they'll never be the same twice. And you can see my mana bars, my magic bars flashing now. So I'm going to need to take a potion or one of those scrolls soon. Okay. Here we go. A hallway I have not been in. There's the stairwell up, and there's another door over here. Okay. Let's go through this one. Yay, mana potion. Now this grate is the doorway too, but you can only get there through jumping and hitting the interact key, so you need to jump and hit E quickly, and oh my god, I'm surrounded by monsters. There. Okay, through here. Back in this bit. So, stairwell way over this side. There we go. Kill that dude. Come down here. Yay! 100% visited. Just need to scout out this area. And I think I have everything. So instead of going back out, I'm going to warp out back down to the lower floor there. So my warp scroll is 8. And I'm going to warp to... let's see, open the region map and choose the dungeon you want to warp into. Then choose the node in the dungeon that you want to warp to. Must be a node you've already visited. So let's see. Warp all the way down there. Yay! And now I'm back at the beginning, and I need to find the exit. There it is. Monsters everywhere. Wow, dude. Oh, he dropped a log. Ah, it's from the trees, okay. So my ice cross spell destroys the trees, and then I can pick up logs. So I've got all the way to the end of this section. So 100% scouted, 20% visited. If I go to the end here, I'll go to the next section. So this is the second little bit of the dungeon map there. Over 40% visited. So yeah, this is just what you do, is run around exploring the regions and the buildings inside them, gathering resources, and then you can go back to your settlement and craft new higher powered, higher level things with the stuff you've gathered. So this is a Valley Without Wind. Go and at least get the demo, give it a try. It's a very cool game, especially if you like exploring games, and procedurally generated, which means it'll be new and exciting and shiny every time you play. So thanks for watching, and if you get the game, I hope you enjoy it. Bye!